Hello. Welcome back. Stand by for a moment. This time, it is tested. Now you might be thinking, oh, yeah, there's your headset. How will you hear the game? Well, let me tell you. I won't. At least not at first. But it's fine. I got some intro stuff I want to get out of the way anyway. Yes, indeed. You know, there are days where I'm really glad that my Twitter account has very little reach, and nobody knows who the fuck I am. And my opinion on Starfield's objective quality is one of those things that I'm glad nobody can read. I got one comment on one such post where I was like, you know, by most objective measurements, Starfield's pretty bad. And really, it's pretty shocking to me how similar the game is in terms of its flaws with Fallout 4. Basically, all the same design mistakes are made. And considering the separation of time between when those games released, you'd think some of them would have been rectified, so. But no. Hair kind of looks funny from that angle. Got a comment on one of them where it was like, well, you better, I think you need to look up what the definition of objective means or something to that regard. It's like, this will be a little bit awkward, but I do know what it means. And in fact, if you compare it just 1-to-1 to even previous Bethesda products, they're the same, exactly the same flaws in some cases, but that's fine, I guess. You're welcome to enjoy whatever you like, but I have no problem with that. Hello, Turtle. Hello, Sledge. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to enjoy whatever you like, but we're gonna talk about something's actual quality. Oops. And you better be prepared. Better be prepared for your thing that you think is really good to actually be shit. And you're actually just enjoying something that's objectively not good. I mean, nobody would call potato chips objectively good for you. You can enjoy them as much as you want. It doesn't make them more nutritious, you know? It's kind of the same point. But, yeah. Good thing, though. I'm a small-time creator, and my Twitter account is basically stalked by exactly nobody. So that opinion has reached very few people. Unless my post happens to get a shitload of engagement, then I'll make a whole ass post ranting. I'll quote tweet that post, and then we'll go to town. We'll have the old Twitter argument. Ooh, I love those. Now, don't mind what I'm doing right now. I have tested this. I know the game works. After some talk, I have decided I will not go with core. Okay. I will go with normal. Which, you know, doesn't really change a whole lot. Just makes basically just generally makes everything a little bit weaker and reduces damage somewhat. But not by so much that I'll feel overpowered, I assume. Found enjoyment and high on life. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can still enjoy objectively awful games, and that is certainly one of them. I'm blowing through this because I made this character last time, so it should not take very long, then knock it out. The handsomest orc known to man. And it was, I don't remember exactly which one of these it is, so just bear with me. But yeah, it's, I am I've got 22 hours in the Starfield. You don't sit down and continue playing the game that is, that you genuinely don't like. Most people don't do that, unless they're, content creators and they're kind of forced into it. But hey, it is what it is. Yes, perfect. And, yeah, I don't use a headset that... Yeah, it's not a very conventional headset. It's like the Sony WX-1000s or whatever. So... in order to... I can plug it in without it being on. It's just, you'll get really crap audio quality. It's got audio processors built into it. So... unfortunately. Worldly knowledge, there we go. Ah, yes. What did I choose? I think I had chosen chaotic good, maybe? Neutral good, chaotic good, or chaotic neutral. I mean, as a incompetent, like as a kind of slightly dumb cult leader with an enormous amount of charisma, I feel like chaotic neutral is probably the best thing. We chose chaotic good last time. It'll be chaotic neutral, I think. And we gotta rebuild the old character. We have the previous noble with leadership experience, you know, kind of highfalutin half orc. So he's gonna be a little bit fancy compared to other orcs. And then we had a there we go. You got that cultist style war paint going on. Tattoos, those must be underclothing since can't see them. And we did the old purple and gold. Yes.
I'm always ready.
So it comes to this. I will guide.
Alright. And behold, in like 10 minutes. Last time it took an hour to build this character, so glad that we're already done with that. Good old Mortok. A half-orc cult leader. A lot of charisma and dexterity, but like an orc, not that smart, you know? While we do lack in arcana knowledge, we do have worldly knowledge. We're street smart, as I feel a cult leader would need to be. Yeah, I never completed my thought about the headphones, but basically it's and they need to be turned on basically in order to process sound correctly. And so I think I left them on at some point within this week. I don't know when. Fortunately, they are dead as hell. Although it doesn't take very long for them to charge up an acceptable amount. I mean, it takes like less than 2 hours, and they last for 30 hours at full charge, so, you know, in like half an hour, I'll throw my headphones on. But until then, let me know if you're getting doubled audio, because I do have my speakers on, but at low volume, so if it becomes, if you're hearing the game twice over, please let me know immediately and I can change that. And go ahead and turn it up. Turn it up on your end. Turn over to the proper camera. Turn off monitor capture. Should see it popping up soon. No double. Well, yeah, that's because I have my speakers turned all the way down, since I was just making the character. it's because I don't have game capture turned on. Bam. There we go. Alright, now watch this shit. Bam! Look at it go! Already almost done. Our story begins.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Maybe take him to the place where the healers are?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival. O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. Amade, known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Eredin's herald, he inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death, and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in the defense of good and the battle against evil. Let me die.
None of that now. We need every pair of hands we can get in this city. We'll get you back on your feet, and you'll have the chance to seek vengeance.
I crave the end.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you! Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev!
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late! Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I've lived in the city for a long time. I came to the city on private business.
What private business would that be? There's only one business here in Canabris, and that's crusade business. All the rest, the crafters, the traders, the scholars, they all work to support the crusade effort.
Man, get this guy a life. Am I
My
right?
dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Muttering discontentedly, the old man walks off. Jesus. Man lives and breathes the protection of the city.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Lars, you're banned. You're banned. Mod of you. And banning people from my chat is the only power I have in this universe. So says the Reddit mod. Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
What good are you?
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, Protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
It's a little bit hard to enjoy the festivities with a horrible chest wound, but I will do my best. This is a city poised on the border between two worlds. Oh, it didn't let me read that. Aha. Yes.
Watch out for trouble.
Let's see. Am I doing that? Yeah. Mafia. Banned. How dare you call me happy? Oh god. Dino invasion. It has begun. Alright, so my, fuck, the Kirsche emotes. No. If she has those, then I'll get head pats. I do not wish for this. Alright, as a cult leader, my first instinct upon being in this town. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Pardon me for a moment. Just making sure everything is cranked to maximum, since I can actually kind of flex the new graphics card, as it came in quite a bit earlier than I expected. But it's as high as it gets. I mean, it's an isometric RPG. It's not going to be of profound graphical quality. Anyway, as a cult leader, my first objective is to obtain and enthrall some poor saps.
Keep your calm.
Who's this fella? Everyone's having fun, getting drunk and making a mess. But it's me who has to clean it all up. Well, whose fault is that? Ramian. He's got a name. Days like this is as if the war doesn't even exist. Yes, now grant us peace. A demon incursion through a wound in the earth. Yes. Let's go check out the bar. Who's these fellas? Is he standing? Oh, you can interact with various objects such as doors and chests by clicking the right mouse button on them. Some special objects have an icon above them. This is also how you talk to characters. Hold tab to highlight all interactive objects and show the interaction icons. Well. Ooh.
There are many roads
Oops,
to
wrong button.
success.
Yes. A just straight up stands on the chair. Yeah. They should let us off to enjoy the festivities. Instead, we're digging ditches and training in and day out. Been a crusader for 5 whole days already, and I love it. Future is going to be grand indeed. That sounds like famous last words. Any saps that I can trick into becoming a thrall of my made-up religion? How are you? Did Terendelev help you? Yes, the dragon woman did. Dragon people. Have you ever heard a more ridiculous story? Do not pat me, you fool. How dare you, headpat. Look at this dude's absolute air guitar. Holy shit. He is shredding. Oh, there it goes. Hang on. It was an air guitar. It just the loot had not yet rendered. Now he's got a loot. It was funnier when he was air guitar. I was actually gonna I was gonna pull up Spotify and play a sick guitar solo, but unfortunately, the opportunity for the joke is past. Oh, jeez, what's going on over here? Do that. You beating up halflings? Let's drink to Cadabras. Oh. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Ah. Sick half to death, I see. Bro is shredding that loop. He truly is. He's in command of this crowd of 6 people. 7. Oh. 6 and, well, hang on. Well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5, 6. Yeah, it's 6 people.
Focus on the goal.
Ooh, who's this? Rival cult? The absence of an answer is an answer too. Ah, ha, ha, yes. As a cult leader, I'm well aware of esoteric nonsense. Hey, wait. Where are you going?
Knowledge is the key to victory.
How are you going? Okay. Alright, well, man, that's impressive. That's some good cult leader shit right there. That bitch just vanished. B is not stinky, and Lars is double gay. Thanks for following, though. Still gay. Days like this help keep our hope alive. Everybody's so happy. I'm just waiting for it all to go horribly awry. Orgus Gwyrm is this poor, unfortunate fool's name. Good God Almighty. Orgus Gwyrm. Yes, yes, happy city day, and now step away, please. I do not wish for Orgus Gwyrm to be seen near you. Believe me, I don't want to be seen by the Great Gwyrm either. Jesus. Over here. I strike it. Stock him one. Oof. Punch it. Bam, right in the jaw. You call that a punch? Here, let me show you how it's done. Yeah, I'm a world champion. I was a boxer in my youth, you know. Join the cult of Mortok, please. Are you interested in the cult of Mortok?
Watch out for trouble.
Throw the dart at the target. Sample the special festival drink. The special festival drink, you said. Let's go throw a dart at the target first, because I have a feeling if I drink this drink, I might go to sleep and never wake up. As I find out where they're throwing this so-called dart at. Aha. Let us enjoy the shenanigans. Yeah. Beautiful. Perfect. Mortok is... Oh. Oh, God. Oh, it's all gone wrong. I didn't get to sample the special drink.
Behold, Iomade, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
This is not ideal. Rest alive. I'm in danger. Flame strike. Oh, he toasted that motherfucker. Goodbye. Oh.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
That is a horrifying abomination right there. Oh. Oh.
Let the feast begin.
Okay then.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've never seen this guy in my life, so I'm not going to choose the first one. Try to fight the demons. Who do you fucking think I am? A courageous knight? Please. I think I'm going to look for a way out of here. Give me that protective spell.
Right away. Stand still now. No fidgeting while I cast this on you. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
The halfling's words are drowned out by a terrible rumbling and the rustling of countless tiny wings.
Take that, buckhead.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Why did I do that?
Behold, Iomade, Behold the death I saw.
I really like the demon design in this game. That's a pretty horrifying looking boss.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Oh dear. Yes, she did barely put up a fight, really. But, you know, it's Demon Lord. It's alright. You really hyped yourself up, though. Man. Well, no worse for wear, really. Seems that spell did the trick. Look at my inventory. What all do I have here? Engraved Lucky Bracers. I acquired this item while exploring Canabra Square? When? I guess you just randomly get that. And some good old studded leather. Okay.
Keep your calm.
Oh, hang on. Scrolling speed, we're gonna turn that up. Mouse camera rotation, we're gonna turn that way up because it feels really slow. Yeah, that'll work. That's acceptable rotation speed. Oh god. Oh, it's Sela. I saw that person in the square. And
Holy mother of...
a small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. He's pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
I don't help anyone for free. Pay up or stay stuck under the rubble. This seems like an inappropriate time to be a complete dickhead. Which I suppose is why it's evil. And we don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try and find something to use as a lever. Fail. Either the sticks you found aren't suitable or you're just not using them correctly, but your efforts come to nothing.
I don't think you're gonna get anywhere with that. Why don't I just...
Using all of her strength, Knight moves the boulder and drags the wounded woman out from under the rubble. Oh great, I look like a dumbass. After making sure her charge is alright, the Knight allows herself to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her brow. I failed the skill check. Because of this, she became fatigued and incurred a temporary penalty to some of her abilities. If your skill check had been successful, there would have been no negative consequences. Well, I am just trash.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Yeah, we pretty much were completely run over.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Look, when the dragon gets its head chopped clean the fuck off, the battle is already well over.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
See, what's the most esoteric answer I can get here? I am led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance.
Destiny is destiny. So it's either one or the other. Either fate is having a right old laugh at your expense, or Lady Luck sent you to us for a reason.
Fate isn't what brought us here, and fate won't get us out either.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Look, I understand I'm a half-orc, okay? But, you know, I'm a little slim. You know, I don't do a whole lot of, that physical work. I normally had acolytes for that. Let's see, now your party has several characters. To select one of them, click on their portrait or use the appropriate key. And you can box select. Ooh, good old RTS commands, basically. Select all of your characters, press backspace. Man, that is a fast hobble. She is really hauling ass. Okay.
There are many roads to success.
Holren put all the confiscated weapons in this chest. Good God, that's lucky, baby. Hell yeah, what'd I tell you? Fates, baby.
I need to concentrate.
We'll collect all the loot. What have we here? Oh, a heavy crossbow. Oh, yes. Very good. Oh. Yes. Slashing, Well, I can't. The cult leader can't well sully his hands with, such brutish conflict. We must stay away from all of that shit. See, it's melee attack rolls unless I don't remember what the skill is for using your dex or strength weapons. I might not even be the right class for that, actually. Well, I do have weapon proficiency, so I suppose it's fine. Just flail around uncontrollably. My God, you're right. Cloak of Resistance. Yes. All good cult leaders need a cloak. Yes. Quite delightful. An ever-burning torch. Cold iron star knife? Interesting. And then I don't think I have longsword, right? Pretty sure I don't anyway. We got short sword. Oh, I do have longsword. Okay. Well, being that I am a cult leader, we need a clandestine weapon. And then I suppose that'll be fine, actually, since... There we go. Yes. This will do nicely. And the rest of that can stay as is. Methinks.
I will guide.
Loot. Arendalev's scale. Restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. Raised Dead also removes the Death's Door condition. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it is raised, just as if it had been hit by an energy-draining creature. Although it cannot gain a number of negative levels equal to or greater than its total hit dice this way. Basically a Phoenix down. A valuable item. Like there was an oversized bastard sword, so you could be half-orc Golden Age guts. No. No. If there was, I wouldn't select it, because as a half-orc cult leader of noble descent, far separated from all of my acolytes, I am not used to the stresses of real combat. I had people for that. I would be the one hiring guts.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party, and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that, at first glance, it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, she was rather one-sidedly, immediately one-shot, so... the Wardstones are a chain of powerful artifacts keeping the World Wound's expansion at bay. I suppose that is the wound that Sledge mentioned in chat. The first and greatest in the chain was erected in the city of Canabris by the hand of the Inheritor himself, a golden-winged angel sent by the goddess Iamade. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Oh, under a pile of rubble, you say? As I look back to one of our party members like, ooh. That is true. Dying to falling rocks. Oof. That would be unfortunate.
Are Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Agreed. I'm not above looting directly from a corpse. Companion Camellia has the ability to cure light wounds. To use it, click the Companion Camellia's portrait. Click the icon with the spell Cure Light Wounds in the action bar. Click the left mouse button. The Companion Camellia's portrait to healer. And healing restores lost hit points. Very simple shit.
Well?
Spirit weapon enchantment. Enlarge person. Ah, see, there you go. I need that. I basically need the hot elf mommy GF to tell me I can do it, and then I will gain the strength necessary. Cure light wounds. Yes, perfect. Let's see, what's in here? Two-bladed sword.
I'm up for an adventure.
As the cult leader, I get the loot. Dark places such as caves, it's hard to see anything. Two main ways to light your path. First is to cast the light spell on a character walking in front of the party. Second is to give one of the characters the ever-burning torch to carry. Oh, you mean this ever-burning torch? Well, I suppose you'll be taking point, but,
Lead on!
let's see.
Never stop learning.
Yes, perfect. Let's see. I had a random... There it is. I had a flashback to playing Baldur's Gate, the original, as a child. And I was like, there's a formation button, right? Like, there is actually one of those. Something like this would work fine. But there we go. Yes. As I'm using the ranged weapon. Kind of sit at the back and slightly off center. And that will be good. Perfect. Does anybody have a light spell?
I wonder.
No reason to pause.
Nope, your whole shtick is literally smite.
Does
Destroy
anyone
evil.
require
Crush
my
them
counsel?
all. The Shield of Faith, bless. Okay, so somebody's got to carry the torch.
We will win this
Let's
war.
see. That one. Yes, perfect. Whoops. I kind of want you to hang further back, actually. Behold. Enemy.
I'll just
Save
have
the
to
last
resort
one
to
for
brute
me.
force.
Combat begins, the game is paused. A pause is convenient to give orders to your characters. Pause or unpause the game, press space. Order your character to attack, select them, and click left mouse button on an enemy. Switch between turn-based and real-time modes. Use turn-based mode or T key. Your enemies are highlighted in red, and your allies in green. Type of the line connects a character to the current target. Timer of the character's head counts down the time until the next round and depicts this character's current scheduled action. Excellent. Yes, you. They're all exactly the same enemy type. So yeah, just killing them one after another is probably the best way to go about this. Whoa! Switch to an actual weapon. Jesus. Okay, so I need to remember that I need to very quickly switch her off. Also, I need a different key for select all army. Okay. Let's see. So the function keys aren't really used for much anyway. F1 is currently used to just rotate camera to default position, which I absolutely do not care about. So let's find the select all characters. Oh, Control A. I mean, why not just have one button for it? I'll just do F1. Oh. I don't care which button this is. Backslash, whatever. There we go. StarCraft style. Worm to death with a burning stick. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Knowledge is the key
What up?
to victory.
There he is. That guy. What does he have? He has stuff and things. Let's see. Padded armor. Which, probably a good idea since I'm rocking mostly as I'm maining a ranged weapon. Probably padded armor is fine, but we'll just leave the studded armor for now. Bottle of oil. Merchant would pay well for it. It's a good thing this open bottle of oil did not tip over and spill everywhere. And then I think I picked up... There was a gold disc, and I assume that was money. Which, Where is my money, actually? I would think it would be in the inventory screen. However, I do not see any such counter. We move on.
Focus on the goal.
Whoa! Oh God! Horrifying creature.
Rely on me.
Now we will. So I would assume that they're in dim lighting right now. That would be my guess. Where's the stairs? These are all orders. Effect? Oh, it freaking flew off somewhere. Oh, shit.
I need to concentrate.
Disgusting. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that is a two-handed weapon. We go forward. Ugh.
I'm up for an adventure.
We'll save the loot for afterwards. Okay.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Now, what do I have here? Lawful creatures during this time. Visit tanks are treated as chaotic for purposes of overcoming damage reduction. Lucky presence. First level you can touch an ally and grant them a lucky presence. Probably not necessary for a giant fly. Okay, it's only got 12 HP. Alright, it's going down. Okay. Sacred weapon. Defensively, find favor. Cause fear. Shield of faith. Bless. Dismiss spell. Bless fills your allies with courage. This would be the How long does that last? Duration 1 minute per level. Oh, okay. So this is not one of those like start the buff at the beginning of the map type things. Okay, let's begin. Ah, the dead.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, another one of Threndelev's scales. Perfect.
Never stop learning.
I literally just flexed on this dead fly. -5 hit points. Effects and conditions. Prone. Yes, well, it's also fucking dead. Get fucked. Yeah, giant flies. Whack. We're not having that. We got 2 ways to split off here, and I see enemies down 1. So they need to die.
They will break against our
What do you think this is? You think this is something else other than a D&D campaign? We engage in the battle. Easy peasy.
Watch out for trouble. Does anyone require my counsel?
Is this a light shield? Unidentified at that. We collect enough scales, we might be able to make another Tyrendelev. Yes. And we just glue them together just so we can make a scale model of the dragon, and then we'll name it Tyrendelev, and we'll carry it around everywhere with us. Isn't that right, Tyrendelev? Remember when you got decapitated? Attack this fly.
Practice my combat abilities.
Is not prepared to deal with us.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah. Easily defeated. Absolute. Oh, absolute loot.
Knowledge is the key.
What is in this
to
pile of
victory.
skeletons? Plankton, a cooking ingredient, and a rainbow quartz. We will collect all of that.
Keep your
Little
calm.
life skill ingredients.
Do not fear. Do
Monitor
not
lizard.
waver.
Oh god, it's Millbug. Oh, she is about to get absolutely fucking destroyed, let me tell you. Do something fancy. Master must not have the following. Oh, because she's... Yeah, she's fatigued because I wanted to look smart. I was like, I'll move the rocks using my big brain plans. And then she just kind of watched me waffle about like, okay, look, I'm just going to deal with this, okay? Get out of the way. About the worst half-orc imaginable. Middlebug absolutely annihilated by local tribesmen.
I need to concentrate.
Yep, we're taking those scales too. Damn. Skinning succeeded. Unfortunate fate.
There are
He will
many
not be happy.
roads to success.
Aha! Another fella.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize you've never encountered such a creature like this before. Ranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
When to walk?
Oh my god, this is what that woman on the plane saw. The man notices you and freezes. A curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall. Oh my god.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator, which I can easily silence by planting an arrow between her fucking eyes.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Monsters like you don't deserve to live. We just massacre them immediately. Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Well... I mean, apparently your ancestors mated with something that wasn't fucking human.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
That's what I would call you.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Man, you are unfortunate people. Except for her. She's almost literally a cat girl, but the whole 8 spider legs growing out of her back thing. Yeah. Genetically modified but abomination. This is much more likely to happen if we start trying to manufacture cat girls in real life. Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You're damn right. I watched a dragon get her fucking head chopped off.
You didn't
A
come
demon
from
the size
the
of a building.
direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
I love how just at any time I can be like, die, monsters! You don't look like a creature I've ever seen, which means you need a sword buried in your chest. I've never heard of underground crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Well, you are frightening. Definitely not Cat GF.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us.
I'm gonna get my
for
headphones.
it.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Yes, finally. Here's the game. I mean, I could already hear it, but... not particularly well. This, however... what are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the Holy Sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heaven. Do you think you're special, Lan?
Heavenly flame. Heaven is a place in the outer sphere, a realm of pure righteousness, where the forces of good gather to aid those on less virtuous planes and help worthy souls find rest.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Wenduag shrugs and turns away. A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Maze? Does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wenduag too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
I'm not trying to live down here in the sewer. Oh. Interactive objects aren't easy to find. Moving past such an object, each character automatically makes a perception skill check. Ah, yes. Very simple.
I found something.
I'm up for an adventure.
I found things. A shirt. Good job, Sela. You did good job.
Now, what is that?
Never stop learning.
Room looks like an improvised museum, or perhaps a temple.
I sense something.
Short sword.
There's something unusual.
Composite longbow. Yes, very good. And another composite longbow.
I'll watch your back.
Now, the one character that that is actually using a bow, I can't do anything with. So.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Oh, well, good for you.
What's that there?
Stuff. And also...
Does anyone require my counsel?
Things. Gloves. That I cannot equip. What's this?
I will guide.
What do we have here?
Ancient body.
You can trust me.
I probably can't. However, we will proceed. Okay. Heavy shield. All I have is this light shield, which you'll notice is distinctly not heavy.
Now what is that?
Oh, it's just right over here. Day 15, month Paradis, year 4715. Strange flash pierces the gloom, and Mortok feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Mortok's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts clearly belonging to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. People for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? They believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows. Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. He refuses to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have the strength, I must... While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Mortok intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Mortok. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers,
You said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?
frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river. And images flash one by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing, and only if you're ready. There is no going back.
Don't waste your strength healing me.
The girl whispers.
Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near.
There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths, a vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. Traders fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Mortok's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel's who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Let's see. I think I got a -1 in Arcana right now, so I guess I'll just use regular will. But Mortok is determined to fight off the illusion. I failed. Rip. The force of this terrifying attack, though originating in a vision, is much greater than anything Mortok can withstand. Crippling fatigue drags him to the ground, hands trembling, cold piercing his skull and slowly creeping along his spine. The one who sent the vision is experiencing something similar. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only within this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. Shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your guardians, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. Flaming sword flares to life in hand. Bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Flash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Mortok senses that the vision is fading. The rush of thoughts is diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Mortok does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Mortok's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Mortok sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes. The light is drawn into his hand. Mortok senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. Guys, you guys suck. It's just right over here.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Oh, you noticed. That's the fresh cut, alright? And the tasty threads. Stila kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomede.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I ate it. I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Is someone jealous of having a flaming sword and not having spider legs grow out of my back?
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Reveal the light of heaven. Seems I can control it. This might be what the cult leader has been waiting for his whole life. See, before it was all charlatan and bullshit, but now it's like, oh shit, hang on, maybe I'm I'm controlling the light of heaven, so I might be a little bit special. You know, a couple furious swipes of a knife in those freaky bug legs and come right off. Then she'll just be straight up a cat girl and immediately be desired by all the land. Or at least all the basement dwellers. Corrupted by the Abyss, a realm of infinite horror and unlimited danger. Its vast chasms, known as the Outer Rifts, wind throughout the surface of the outer sphere. Let's see. I can tell that this is an important decision. I think I'm down for that. The angel mythic path. I can literally become an angelic cult leader. I will ascend to godhood. I will do it. I will reveal the light of heaven. Seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
You wanna join my cult? Cult of Mortok?
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who... Didn't I already say that? Lead us to your chief. I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
I have an astral fucking sword.
What do we have here?
Interacting with a skill check. A successful skill check may be necessary for various tasks. Yeah, I know how a skill check works. I have the whole party now.
Keep your wits about you.
Mobility? That's gonna be a... I would assume that's Dex. Yeah, I got a +3 to that.
My
I'll do that.
expertise prevailed.
I'm a pretty good dude, you know. I got some fast feet. Light on my feet. Let's see. Explaining what a D20 is. Trying to get over the rubble, your character Mortok got the result 21. This result is the sum of the dice roll, which was 18, and various modifiers, such as the mobility skill bonus. Check's difficulty was 14. That's 21 is not lower than 14. The attempt has been successful. Perfect, yes. Oh, it okay. It did it for the whole party. Interesting. Maybe they just followed me along, you know, they were in on it. Alright, what can you do? What's your deal? You look like you have a bow. You want one of these, I got 2 of these. I doubt they'll be party members forever, but like I still want them to have okay stuff, you know what I mean? And then you also a bow. I guess you can have one too, whatever. And then
knowledge is the key to victory.
Do I have the ability to summon the holy blade? I guess not yet. Oh wait, light of the angels. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally in a 20-foot radius gains 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and the enemies become dazzled for 1d4 rounds. I can dazzle them with my glorious light. I don't know, I was gonna stick with heavy crossbows, but I will say I kinda like the idea of wielding a epic sword. Could go short sword. It is a light weapon. I go short sword and light shield. And then have that crossbow as an option. You know what I mean? You know, like a one of those there tactical options. And I guess if I'm going to be fighting with a sword and a shield, delightful, perfect. Mostly because I now have 3 bow wielders, and I generally prefer to have a little more melee combatants than I have ranged. So for now, I'll whip out my own sword and shield, and we'll work on this formation. What in the hell is this? Jesus. What terrible formation is this? Make them off center, and we'll put them in the back, like so. Longsword you have is a straight up upgrade. But yeah, but isn't the longsword, no, it isn't. The short sword I'm using right now does 1d8 plus 1. I've got another one. Oh, that's the... yeah, 2-bladed sword, but I can't equip that. And these are spellbook. Oh, I hadn't even opened this yet. Oh, I do have light. Duration 10 minutes. Oh, hell yeah. I'm just gonna do that right now. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Guidance, stabilize. I got divine zap. Is that a cantrip? I don't think it's a cantrip, but it's definitely a pretty weak spell. And then I got abilities here. Oh, what's this? Inspire Rage. This ability allows the character to accept effects of Inspire Rage. If it is disabled, the character won't accept effects of Inspire Rage from any scald. Oh, okay. I can just decline being angry, basically. Nah, I'm alright. I'm feeling fine. Okay. Do I have any kind of long-term buffs on hand? It's a 1 minute. Flight is 10 minutes, so that's a 1 minute. Oh, wait, what does it say? Or until discharged. Oh, okay, so I can turn it off before that minute is up. The rest of these are all... I'll need to make use of that mod where I can kind of hotkey... I assume I'd be able to hotkey spell groups so that if I enter a particularly difficult combat, I'll be able to, oh my god. Living in the D&D universe would be horrifying. Like, you stay in the damn city, man. You don't go out into the country or the caves, bro. This is the kind of shit you see out there. Look at this big motherfucker. Jesus. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kill that. Alright. He rolled initiative, and basically almost my entire party, except me, beat the giant spider. So. It's Windwag's daddy. Yep, that's the father. Probably isn't a point, right? I mean, yeah, 13 HP, 5 party members. This thing is gonna die. Oh, there's another one. It just died instantly. Yeah, no point in using buffs. Let's see, some fairy mushrooms in here. Caustic mold. Bezor? Bezor. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Whoa, this guy is freaking... Man, look at this guy. Wow. Absolute kung fu master. I literally do not even want to fight that dude. Oh, there's something up there? Is that the way I'm supposed to go? Or is that just a bonus route, basically? There's loot. Scroll of inflict light wounds. Oh, will cure undead. You just lay your hand on someone and just ow, damage. Let's see, gold, bone meal, and coal. Prepare for coal posting.
Watch out for trouble.
Okay, I think that might be where I'm supposed to go. So I'm gonna try this. This rubble here. Oh, hang on. Is it trying to select whoever has the best chance of doing it? What's your deal? 3 decks. No, because I have 4 decks, but I have studded leather on as well, so it probably just randomly selected between.
I'm up for an adventure.
Yes, adventure.
That posed little challenge.
Oh, okay.
I'll tear your throat out.
Calm down, damn. Small earth elementals. Easy peasy. Die, asshole. Dead. Absolutely annihilated.
What is that?
I need to concentrate. Does
what was
anyone require my counsel?
Oh, is that an extra, extra hotkey area? I mean, I can definitely... Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Fucking Butterfingers. So hang on. How do I select... It was Alt, right? It was like Alt and a number to select characters. I could probably get to the point where I can reasonably, Game automatically selects the best suited for skill checks. Ah, okay. Good. I'll probably get to the point where I'm controlling mostly real time. But what I would probably... like, I would change it to... for selecting characters, I'd probably use the bottom row keys. Which I don't know. I don't think they're used for anything. B is spells. ZXCV? Are to actually use for anything? Yeah, I could do that. If I really want to rely on real-time interaction, then I can do something like that. If I feel like it. Oh, there's an additional bar. Hmm.
Keep your wits
Play
about
it
you.
more like a conventional RTS. What we have? White Wind's Cloak. Damaged coat can now be worn only as a cloak and only by non-evil aligned characters. This cloak is worn by a character with no levels in Duelist class. Such a character will gain the Precise Strike ability. If worn by the Duelist, she gets a +4 competent bonus to attack rolls while parrying. Additionally, her Precise Strike ability now adds 1.5 of her Duelist level as a bonus to her damage rolls. Also allows the wearer to cast a Sacred Nimbus spell 3 times per day as a 9th level cleric. Duelist gains the ability to strike precisely with a light or one-handed piercing weapon. Loot. Good loot. And then,
So, it comes to this!
It comes to this. Alright, let's move on. Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
The spirit
Destroy this fly. Over there. Giant centipede. Easy pick. These are all the tutorial battles anyway. I can just auto attack basically. Easy peasy. Like, oh. Every attack during yeah, it's you know, your weapon skill, AC bonus, etc, etc, etc. For example, in your last combat, your character Camellia, this is kind of cool how it's pulling log data from the battle I just did using the actual rolls. That's actually pretty neat. Just seared my son some fatty tuna steaks. Boy, that sounds fucking good as hell, boy. Goddamn, the flailing. Dexterity enhancement, other, yeah, already got that. I know all that. For anybody that doesn't know, you're basically just rolling a d20, adding modifiers to your roll. So you would, if you have bonuses, you would add them. Then you're trying to beat the character's armor class, and if you beat it, you do damage. It's quite simple. And then for damage, you roll the damage dice. For those of you that are not profoundly educated, like a qualified man like myself. Make number go up? Yes. All of D&D. A nice crossbow, you know. Masterwork light crossbow. I can definitely equip that. I'm not going to equip that, I don't think so. I mean, I've got the heavy crossbow, and I have proficiency in that, so I'll continue to use the heavy one. Alright, everybody, get your asses up here. We're moving on. By the way, after this game, it comes with the DLC, so I'll probably play the DLC as well, and then we're going to do Baldur's Gate, because I keep hearing nothing but the best things about that game. Damn. Well, you need to calm your ass down.
What do we have here?
Big boy, and I still one-shot him. Easy. GG.
There are many roads to success.
Yes. I love the voice I selected for Mortok. Strong B. Yes. Powerful. Unwieldy strength. Dream Hollow Cure. I kind of thought about it, actually. I legitimately was like, you know, I could really go for a Hollow Cure session right now. That game is cracked, dude. Can't believe that shit is, well, I can believe it's free because it would have to be, because, you know, not like sanctioned to make money with all of that IP, but where
Open your heart to me.
no. No. I don't trust any woman that says something like that.
Never stop learning.
Never stop learning. Do I have anybody else with a
Meditate on
heal
your
spell?
mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Harness the power of unlife. Grant yourself the limited ability to avoid death. While the spell's in effect, you gain temporary hit points. Oh, neat. So that's what that did. It's a long buff. Still ongoing. Anybody else got a... Oh, well, he's got usable items.
I am yours to command.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Praise the sun. But, anyway. Keep forgetting where all of my spells are at. Stabilize, touch of fatigue. It was you, right? And I swear it was in the hotbar. Am I blind? Am I just an idiot? Oh, there it is. But, I think I've already... Is this using spell slots? I think so. Object Bond. Bonded object can be used once per day to restore any one spell the shaman had prepared for this. Oh. If I remember correctly, he specifically decided never to seek monetization from it because it was a passion project and will always be free. Well, I imagine it would be kind of challenging anyway, because you probably have to negotiate with the actual Hololive company and everything. So, I mean, even if it is a passion project, it's also just easier this way.
I will guide.
Is it gonna do, oh. Wendua glances at Lon, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood.
Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but you and I are the only people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol.
We have some backroom shenanigans between roguish individuals here. Probably could, since every fucking Hollow Chuba and their mom crack. Yeah, dude. The amount of money he could have made from it is probably pretty crazy. Wendua ain't got a trustworthy bone in her body. I mean, she's wearing a hood, so automatically suspect, okay? Let's see. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze?
I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. He's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life.
Wendwag slows.
You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface.
So basically, she doesn't want me to show the light and kind of confirm the prophecy in which the chief will then attempt to basically send the entire tribe to the surface, presumably to get massacred by demons, is what I think she's trying to say. She, like, I thought at first she was saying, like, yeah, fuck those kids, that's what I thought, but I think what she's saying is, like, she's not gonna, like, tell the chief, and then they go find the kids, and then the chief sends them all to war. Problem is, Lon already knows I have it, so he's going to look like a dumbass if he walks up there and is like, he's got the light of heaven, and Mortok's like, the light of what? What are you, retarded? Ah, yes, finally we can stop living underground, immediately murder-rated by demons. I mean, there's a demon up there that one-shot a dragon, so, it's not great on the surface right now. Lon is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lon... Windowag grimaces, and a guttural husky snarl and furs in the throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? Me, it sounds like suicide. Worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. Kind of on her side on this. That makes sense. Like, you don't just want everybody to be like, oh my god, the prophecy! It's come true! And then they go up there and just die immediately. Get slaughtered by the fucking demon horde. We also have no idea what the state above ground is. We don't know if the... We don't know that they're holding their own against the demons, but I fucking doubt it, considering that fucking force. Their big heavy hitter was immediately dispatched at the beginning of the fight. And Sela, as one of the Crusaders, is now trapped down here with us, so it's like probably not going well up there. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. Why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in the shield maze. Wendwag leans closer, her pupils dilating. They've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you. Soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I don't know. I think I'm actually in her court here, because it's like, well, she's actually gone in there. She seems to be the only one of the group that originally went in there left. Just like, you know, kind of makes sense. It's like, yeah, we should just kind of, tell the tribe, like, no, there's no heavenly light. But, we're gonna go into the maze, so bye. Demons on your doorstep. Yeah, but they're all inexperienced kids. They'll die. Like, unless they're all combat prodigies, like, they'll probably just get slaughtered en masse. I'll think about it. Let's go. Windowag nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Wants to keep her people safe, I understand. Click this icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving a location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind. Oh. Okay, that's neat. I don't think I left anything behind, though. It was on point with that loot. I collected everything. I picked up every shekel. All of them.
Focus on the goal.
It's that fella. Kind of looks like an orc. Kind of hard to see any details though. I'm gonna talk to this fella. Man and the Windwag are always dragging back trash from the caves. No offense. I'm actually offended. I might kill you for that. Mongrel beast. Like, I'm a half orc and even I find you repulsive. Watch yourself. Feel like she's protecting the illusion of safety. Like, if the demons come down here eventually, there will be a fight anyway. But at least the maze would be in the way. I guess that would depend on the nature of the maze threat. If the maze is demonic, then, or they have methods of defeating all of those defensive measures. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of a normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. I mean, where is actually the safety at? I mean, you go outside and you fight demons, you stay here, you fight demons. I mean, although it would make, I guess it depends on how this conversation goes. The difficult thing is going to be if the first thing I have to do, basically, is make a choice. If I have to make that choice early without having a discussion about it, then that's going to be what makes this hard. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way toward you. Hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, wholly scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture.
Splendors, eh? End times are upon us indeed.
Chief Soul, we found the angel sword, you bastard. Damn it. And we found the one who can wield it. Ah. Damn it. If I had not shown that I could control it at all, I could have probably gotten around this. Lon points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with a ragged, broken fingernails.
Ah, land. Always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble.
Soul eyes you up and down.
An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lon trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lon? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light.
It is basically the first thing I have to do. At the game, you will occasionally encounter colored options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. So, my options. Is there someone else from the surface here? Soul points off to the side.
There he is. Hale and hearty and prim as a peacock. Just like me. Not good. Too many uplanders. Not good, it's not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. Not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us.
Dazzle them. Bring them under the sway of your cult. Yes, you are correct. They must join the cult of Mortok, and they must know that I am of heavenly descent. That is true. Primary goal is to build the cult. We must show them. To hell with you, Spider-Woman. Lon speaks the truth. Behold! And she's about to be pissed. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. Mongrels abandon their tasks and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. You performed an action that was lawful. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away.
Oh, it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No. He came. Back from the dead, he came. Save our children.
Lan gives you a nod of thanks. Scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. As if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Yes, you will be brought under the sway of Mortok. Windwag hisses at you like an angry cat.
See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women. Their blood will be on your hands.
I'll just avoid responsibility. I'm not responsible for the other. Yeah, whatever. Hey, if they die, they die. That would be. This would actually be a completely irresponsible thing to say, considering I was actually told the outcome, but basically by Lan and Windwag, what would happen if I showed the sword. So it's like, yeah, you kind of are. Like, yeah, they're making the final choice, but like they have a whole ass prophecy around this whole thing. So yeah, it kind of is on your hands if they just go out there and die instantly. Behold, poof, yes. As the spokesman for the angels, that is definitely not a charlatan. I will say, we have the blessing of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Yes, these will be the first thralls under my command. I will send them to die in the field of battle.
You see a bright light, and now you even think the maze is no match for you.
You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Hell, a couple, at least. Well, alright, whoops, I read that wrong. Well, a couple, at least. Well, one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones.
You have the right of it, Lan. But we're Nethers. We're going to wait. Sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes. They will come. They will all come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home.
Lan sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope the few hours isn't the difference between life or death for these kids. They ask me what took us so long. I'll tell them it was your decision. Windwag only grits her teeth in silence. For God and glory. Yeah, yes, God. Yeah, that's... yeah, just, you know. It's me. I'm the God. Feat level advancement. Gain new feats, learn new spells. We have leveled up.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Yeah. Knowledge and... yeah, fooling people. Alright. Level up! I'm slightly better than I was. Okay, what are we doing here? What am I looking at? Okay, so it's showing me the progression map. So here's what I get for level 2. You get better fortitude and will bonus, as well as a base attack bonus. 1 extra first level spell. I get fervor. At second level, a war priest can draw upon the power of his faith. Yes, it's by faith. The totally real and not fake faith. The power of his faith to heal wounds or harm foes. I do like harming people. This ability can be used a number of times per day, equal to half his war priest level plus his wisdom modifier. Spending 1 use of his ability, a good war priest, or one who worships a good deity, can touch a creature to heal it of 1d6 points of damage. Yes, my heavenly half-orc caress. Plus an additional 1d6 points of damage for... Oh, wait. Yeah, can heal it of 1d6 points of damage plus an additional 1d6 points of damage for every 3 war priest levels he possesses above second. Using this ability as a standard action. Alternatively, the war priest can use this ability to harm an undead creature, dealing the same amount of damage he would otherwise heal with a melee touch attack. Let's see. It is a standard action that provokes an attack of opportunity. Undead do not receive a saving throw against this damage. This counts as positive energy. Sweet. 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 Now we can boost a skill. Oh, what do we do? What do we select? There are many choices. Trickery. Trickery skill to disarm traps or devices, or open locks on doors and chests. Let's see. I'm fine with my stealth this stealth modifier. I'm kind of fine with that just kind of being where it's at the moment. Penalties apply to this skill check. Move past opponents without provoking attacks. Squeeze through tight spots. Climb and jump. Athletics. Let's see. I guess we'll just get more skill and persuasion. The skill depends on the charisma ability score. Yes, I have a silver tongue. So we'll get persuasion. We'll get additional point in knowledge of the world, of course, and additional trickery. I had to access many places that I wasn't supposed to be in order to acquire the documentation necessary to pass as a noble, you see. Yes. Story stuff perception is huge. What is my perception at? +3? Ah, that is true. And knowledge is gay. We'll get it. Oh hell yeah. Up to 7. Badass. Perfect. Delightful. Next. And we gained fervor. Positive energy fervor. Yes. In the name of your cult leader, I command you. Alright, sweet. Probably will just auto-level companions?
Together, we stand.
What do you recommend on that, Sledge? I mean, they'll build out to whatever their class is, so I assume that probably an auto-level is best. I don't know where that is, though. I assumed it would have an auto level. Don't see anything though. I mean, I guess it's fine. I can do the leveling.
Future awaits us.
That big of a deal? What is the character one? C? Oh, C is used for character. I never had issues with auto level, but pay attention to what weapon skills I get. Okay. I guess it's not a problem. I'll go ahead and do the leveling. Okay, so this is a paladin. And I'm sure she is spec'd for strength. Hang on, where's the saving throw? Where attributes at? I don't see it. Well, it's fine. We'll go to skills. Alright. Max rank value. Oh, okay. It seems to have allocated it seems to have allocated the points already. And then lay on hands. Paladin can heal the wounds of others by touch. The muscle bear heals you with a gentle caress. Very half-orcish. Keep hitting next, the points are already used. Oh, sweet.
Well?
Okay. So I could like choose, presumably, to allocate them differently if I see fit, but otherwise I don't have to do anything. A spirit hunter. Let me get a description of what this is. Oh, no. I was hoping it would show me a description, but I mean, it's a rogue, so you kind of get the idea already. 13 in trickery. Impressive. Impressive. Ice plant. This hex grants the shaman a +2 natural armor bonus to AC, armor class. The effect leaves the shaman's skin thick and stiff to the touch. Ooh, stiff you say?
Hmm?
Zen archer. Clustered shots, improved precise shot and snapshot. Wave the bow. And I can give him longbow or short bow. I'll give him the longbow. That works for me. But I don't think I have a longbow for him right now. Oh yeah, okay, he's equipped with one. Sick.
I'll prove I'm the best.
And a fighter. Deadly aim, so working on bows basically. I like that we're barely into this game and I've already had to kind of think about the outcomes of an action. It's refreshing after playing Starfield. As I will say about Starfield, it really does not feel like most of your actions have any real consequences, and the game goes out of its way to... I mean, that's typical Bethesda shit. They're just not very good at making an actual role-playing game. Loot? Does it count as stealing? I mean, it's not warning me, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, I can take it. Sweet. Anything else I can steal from these degenerates? Disgusting reprobates, even. I guess, go down.
Watch out for trouble.
Oh. Ah, it's Horgus Gwyrm, this guy.
Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope.
An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises, and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm.
You have no doubt heard of me if you've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you?
You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabris.
As much as that means anything now.
I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? We have Horgus Gwyrm to thank for that.
A rich one. Mafia, calm down. Put the evil spell down for a moment. I know his name evokes extreme discontent, but I'm gonna need you to stand down. Feeling will have a red hand icon when you open the container. Oh, okay. What kind of business proposition?
I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. You must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. I'm a moderately pious man. I don't mind relying on the help of a person who has the favor of the gods, especially with so many demons lurking about. You are strong. It will be no trouble to you. But I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. Ooh! Amelia, I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Kenabris elite. I couldn't agree more. Diplomacy +9. 2,000 gold. Horgus' gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. Make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. We have to go. Go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Yes, boy. Baba boy. Hopefully he doesn't, like, hold that against me later. Like, oh, yeah. It's great and all, but you're kind of an asshole. I was in trouble, and I already offered you literally 1,000 coins, and you were like, and you hustled me, so, you know, fuck you. That's the way I know how this works, you know. I'm of quote-unquote noble descent. I know the world of business, okay? You gotta be streetwise in order to, you know, work the... Oh my god. What in the hell is this? Mutated fish. Mutated indeed. That is not something I would eat. That's the opposite of tuna, whatever that is.
There are many roads to success.
Yes. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. A flame tongue, a first aid kit. 7 coins. Silver. Old smoking pipe. And a decorated scabbard. I'll take the loot. There's Worm. Who's Anivia? Who are you? This tragedy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveying honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant. Oh, that's the one that was injured that we saved. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of it? Now, if only the cultists would tell us they were cultists.
Then we wouldn't have to waste time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Orgus and Anivia sit some distance apart, sniping at one another in an idle fashion that testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. Anivia, how's the leg? Anivia scrunches up her nose. Well, it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They've bandaged me up all nice, and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. I sit away today and I'll be right as rain. Oh, I'm waiting. What do you think of the mongrels? I thought they were just a story. Sort of thing drunks in the taverns would come out with. Now I discover that it's true. Well, what can I possibly think of them? Poor creatures are most unfortunate with their faces and their minds so deformed. It's a miracle they're even alive. The part that boggles my mind is that they're the descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years, and they've been living beneath our feet. In caves, in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I'd have dedicated my life to getting them out of this place. To what end? People of Kenabres would have stoned them on the site, and Prelate Helrun would have tossed them in the pyre en masse. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? A pragmatic answer. Yes, of course, if only everyone told the truth, yes. Man, if only the bad people would tell us they were bad. What are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to go home. Last I knew, I owned a very fine mansion. Shall see if it's still standing or if I'm now homeless. I'm going to find Erebeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, she won't allow Kenabres to fall. Less beans! We have to go. Go on then, and don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we are to find some people still alive up there. Take care of yourself. Yes, will do. All these lesbians. In my video game? Harumph. Not in my D&D campaign. You would be stoned to death on sight. Married to a woman? Preposterous. That sounds like a death sentence to me. Let's see. Hey, Uplanders, come and see my wares. I do love wares. You there. A tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small, sharp teeth. You, from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. Why are you so eager to trade with... She's a trader? Presumably? I mean, this looks like a shop to me, man. What kind of dumbass question would that be? Yes, let us trade. Let's see. Have things to sell. Short spear. Put that there, yes. I will not sell my literal phoenix down. I'm gonna hold on to reagents and things until I kind of have a better idea which ones I actually need and want to collect. An old smoking pipe. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, put that in there. Gorgeous glowing garnet. The wearer of this red shirt glows with red. Can I wear that under my armor? Because that'd be cool. I might do that. That would give me a very foreboding glow. Wooden mug. Yeah, so I'll take that. Excellent. Oh, is this... Oh, this must be money. Yes, I believe that is the money symbol, so that's what that was. I saw that earlier, but I was like, it doesn't really look like a gold symbol. Normally they use like just a gold piece, stuff like that. A decorated scabbard, yes, we may have that. Let's see. Generic longbows. We've already got the longbow users with better longbows. I guess we'll sell both of these. Let's see. Heavy paws. These knee pads let the wearer deal additional 1d6 bludgeoning critical damage on critical hits. Or 1d6 bludgeoning damage on critical hits made with natural weapons. Okay, so somebody will be able to use that eventually, I presume. Chain shirt barding for a horse. The cold iron star knife. I don't know, maybe I should, nah. I mean, I already got a pretty good short sword. Let's get rid of that. Apprentice robe. This robe grants the wearer an additional +1 bonus to AC whenever the wearer is under the effect of a mage armor spell. Okay. Could be useful. The padded armor, we'll get rid of that. Let's see, 2 bottles of oil. My generic longsword, you can have that. Don't want it. A flail. Get rid of that. Well, of course, we're going to keep the ever-burning torch, the frost shock 2-bladed sword. 4 to 19 damage. 1d6 plus 1 slashing plus 1d6 cold plus 1d6 electricity. That is baller, holy shit. Actually, unironically a good weapon. But it is also an exotic weapon, which I unfortunately cannot equip at the moment. And that is unfortunate. Bulk selling? Oh, don't do that. Oh, wait. No, it sold all of my just merchant stuff that would be sold. Is this a sort button? No, that is, well, it is, but it's also not. Oh, here we go, sorting. Look at all these sort options. Goodness gracious. You type. There we go. Commerce, yes. Glorious trade. Old iron masterwork great axe. No, we don't need that, okay? Was it a two-handed? Yeah. I don't have anybody that can use that anyway. Oh, shit. Jesus. Make it to at least 3 hours. It was definitely a good idea that I took a nap, but I am still quite tired. Okay, armor and shields, thick pads. Compared to my studded armor. Better than the padded armor. Same thing on dexterity. Whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer of this +1 padded armor, they must pass a fortitude saving throw, become unable to attack with a weapon for 1 round. So it absorbs the hit basically. Absorbs it real good. It's also 2,300 gold. It's very expensive. I get, like, kind of depends on what you're doing, right? Like, if you're doing a dex build, you can, it does, like, you should be able to roll, with dex as part of your AC. Pretty sure. If you're wearing the right armor, if I remember correctly. I think it is Pathfinder rules. I don't know what the differences are on that. I'm pretty sure, well, which means that studded armor technically would count for that because it's light armor. So if it's kind of the same as D&D, then I should be able to use dex to help with that. I guess we should start thinking about, like, there's characters that literally have no armor right now. So let's go ahead and grab, which I guess I could have just used that padded armor. Go ahead and grab 2 sets. Oh god, there's only 1. Okay, 1 set. We're gonna not get rid of this. In fact, oh, hang on, can I just equip it straight to him from here? Oh, he can't equip this. With this. Ah, there we go. Yes. You, wear that. Here we go. Maybe I, oh, well, I guess I probably can't equip it to, yeah. But I will move that axe over here. We'll use that. Okay. Deal. Let's continue to shop. Bracers of armor. Currently I get the 1 luck bonus to AC already. So we're an armor bonus of +1, as just as though they were wearing armor. Like most bonuses, an armor bonus does not stack with armor bonuses from different sources, such as bonuses from wearing armor or from mage armor spell. It's also, never mind, it's also 1,000 gold, so I can't get that either. Potions, yes. Half if used to damage. Well, potions are useful. Let's grab a potion. Yes. Could use that. I will... Where is... Oh. Here, select... Wait, hang on. Did that work? No. The offhand of more... Oh, because I have the... Because I have this set. I need to select this and then go back here. There we go. Compare this masterwork crossbow. Yeah, same range, just more damage. Less crit though. But I have a better chance to critical with the heavy crossbow, but I don't do as much critical damage. But I will keep this. We'll sell the the light crossbow. And then that'll be it, I think. There we go. The other step, for the duration of the spell, the subject ignores the adverse movement effects of difficult terrain. Mage armor and invisible but tangible for just literally energy shields, basically. Providing +4 armor bonus to AC. Spider legs get in the way. Apparently not, because he can't wear armor. Or that armor, I guess, but she can. I don't know why. Spider legs aren't doing shit to get in the way, apparently. Potion of protection from chaos or evil. Oh, a 1 hour. 1 hour per level for mage armor here. That's quite useful. Let's grab one of these, because I can't afford that many. And that's it. That's it for that. Let's go here. We'll go ahead and equip some things to some people. So he can wear the shirt. He just can't wear, literally just wear a t-shirt. Man's like, armor is whack. So we're not doing that. You will glow red. Wow. That is a very red shirt. Even if it doesn't literally glow red, that is quite red. Okay. So... Then we go over here. Because these two already have armor, so since you don't have armor, we should probably do that. Delightful. Yes. Quite delightful. Also can wear the apprentice robe simultaneously. But if I was going to do a mage armor spell, well, it's probably going to be on whoever is the tankiest, which would be Stila. So you will wear the apprentice robe. So if I... neat. Battle dress. So that if she does, if I do need to use mage armor, I'll probably use it on her, because does she have a provoke? Any kind of provoke ability, actually? Hang on. Is it provoke? That would be great. Oh, she's got pickpocket. Being a little bit of a history there, do you? Martial class, so doesn't have a provoke ability right now. Handle positive energy. My evil. Additional uses. Gains a feat. Put a hat on. What? That's impossible. I assume you meant land. Impossible. My wind's cloak. Oh, that's right. Owned by a duelist? I don't think I have a duelist. Then archer, spirit hunter. Yeah, no duelists. We have a cult leader. Hell yeah. No, represent the cult. What we do around here. We're pretty good. We're you know, we do cult shit. Okay. We rock out. I think that's it. Don't really think I can equip or really customize anybody else's loadout very much. Not like we have a whole lot of gear to think about, you know what I mean? So I will, oh, yeah, I should add this to my belt at least. We'll put that on there, we'll put that on there. Or, since I intend to use it on her because she's got the apprentice robe, I'll give her the mage armor spell for that potion. And this is like killing me being in I'm basically over encumbered right now. Need to drop some shit. 2 pounds, 6 pounds, 8 pounds. You can just remove the heavy crossbow. Let's we'll just remove it. If we need to take it out and you, like if I need to switch it up, we'll switch it up. I'll switch that up outside of an encounter. My character can kind of do both, so I'll handle that. And that puts us back at lightweight for encumbrance. No penalties whatsoever. Perfect. Perfect. You are also encumbered. I don't like that. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. A bone amulet. Ooh, wow. The enchantments on this amulet allow the wearer to conceal their alignment. Oh dear. Well, that's suspicious, isn't it? Can't tell who you are. We have done business. Oh, I will loot this. Probably should have looted everything and then come back, but I can always come back and sell it again.
Focus on the goal.
Time passes, your characters become tired and act less effectively. You can see this by the fatigue and exhaustion condition icons on their portraits, which, yes, they appear to be fatigued. This is why they need regular rest. While resting, all characters restore a portion of their lost hit points. Spellcasters also replenish their spells. Rest helps you get rid of some of the negative conditions. Resting takes at least 8 hours. Very well. Aha, loot! My favorite thing in the known universe. Just a handful of gems. I think those gems would be worth a little more, but they're only worth 2. This shiny chitin is worth more. I guess maybe because it has a practical purpose. He does glow? Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even fucking see that somehow. Jesus. Man is literally glowing. Bright red. That's amazing. A fucking eyeball? Hell no, bro. Give me it. I'll take it. Whatever. I'll take anything. I don't care what it is. If it's loot, if it ain't nailed down, it's mine. Now that's well, that's a little bit slightly that looks like the way, yeah, that's I want to go that way. want to go over there. I think I explored everything. Did I go down here? I don't think I went down here. Like, all the way down here. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. There's a lootable object, so no, I probably didn't come down here. Oh, that's the fish. I guess I'll take those. More fish. We are now we are very stinky, yes. We are carrying the stinkiest fish. I mean, I would assume it's stinky just by looking at it. It is kind of horrifying. Let's see. And by the trader to progress. What? No, I mean, I saw it because I used tab while I was looking at it. So I know it's there. I'm just looking around. I'm gonna go back here and sell the rest of the random crap that I've acquired. Bulk sell. You can use it to cook something while resting. Oh, well. Okay, I guess. If you want to eat that, that's on you, buddy. Treat affliction. Do I add? Can I? Hang on.
I'm up for an adventure.
I would assume that's a skill, not a spell. I don't even think I have treat affliction.
No reason to pause.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
That's suspect. You are literally the most suspect person I see here.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
You mean?
Yeah, I have nobody that can use it, so I'm not gonna put it on anybody's belt.
Arcane bombomancy, eldritch sciomancy, and many other clever words.
I love this voice type for this character. Alright, we will rest. From Lan. The messenger returned. Tribes are gathering at the entrance to the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warmed Nevia and the old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. Most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wenduag's gone. The first thing I see when I wake up is your hideous face. Not the best start to the day. Knowing Lan, he'd probably be like, hey, shit, I don't blame you. Just given that he's pretty cavalier about the whole thing. But I still feel like inside his heart of hearts, he'd be like, oh, man, come on, bro. Don't be like that. Oh, no, I didn't fucking decide to be half lizard. Jesus. What do you think happened to Wenduag? Lan shakes his head. I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. That would suck. She goes ahead to trying to tempt the mission by herself, and my choice basically caused her to do it. And then she ends up dead. Hey, that's its own kind of foolishness, I guess. Could have waited for all the... Oh, that is true, because we waited. The children were in danger, so she left immediately, probably. Fuck, I didn't think about that either. I wonder if you could have gone ahead with it and attempted the maze on your own without having to rest first. I would assume not, considering what you said earlier, but... Damn. So, basically, if you choose to show the light, like, you're locked into waiting, essentially. But I assume if you choose to go her way, there might not be a wait or anything. I would assume it would let you rest before that, though. Like, I would assume it would cause you to do that, actually. Wendoag would have made you wait too. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, never mind. You went ahead to attempt the mission alone. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, but she'll struggle without us. No matter how hard she tried to deny it. What about Anivia and Horgus? We just going to leave them here? Once we've cleared the maze, the way ahead will be safe. Anivia's in no state to fight, and that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out a red carpet all the way to the exit. All the tribes? So a whole army is marching on the maze then? By mongrel standards, yes. But don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon, and fewer still who can do any damage with one. Well, that fills me with dread. But you'd go with her instead of Lan? Oh, okay. So it's almost like a companion selection. I assume we'll find out what happened to her. I doubt it will be, Let's go! There's no time to lose. Let's go. Before we do, thank you. I was so happy I forgot to thank you before, but you've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the mongrels hope. Like we're starting to believe that we're worth something now that we have the power of the angels on our side. Lan's face grows sullen. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones. Hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. Great Road is the shortest. We move on. Down to 4 people. That'd be right now 3 melee and 1 ranged. See, this is what I was talking about. So we're gonna, instead of carrying this stuff, because I want to stay as light as possible, we'll actually just fully drop the sword and shield. Go back to the crossbow. Resort by type. Boom, and then that'll give me a 2 and 2. I mean, I think under normal circumstances I would do 3 and 3, but I'm fine with a 2 and 2 right now. Keep the melee fighters up front. Yes, excellent. Profound tactical formation of actual perfection. We'll move the ranged fighters a little bit further back. They are a little bit far forward, you know? Don't want them to die or anything. Yeah, I mean, I trust Camellia significantly less than Wendoag. Like, Wendoag was coming from a place of experience when it comes to the shield maze, so... She was pretty adamant about taking probably what is technically the most... It's a path I would take. Like, if I was not playing a character. It's a path I personally would take. I'd be like, that makes sense. Be as pragmatic as possible with this. Try to reduce the amount of casualties that are almost inevitably going to happen. Most enemies try to attack your most vulnerable party members. And always use the optimal formation instead of adjusting your party's formation manually. This is the first formation on the list. It will align your party automatically, putting the strongest members in the front row. If it works automatically, while using it you can't change the party formation manually. Simple enough. Typical, you know, typical, but I had my ancient Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights memories to remind me that there was probably a formation command. Oh my god.
You've crossed
the Save the last one for me.
So crevasse. Yeah, no tactics really required here. We just hit them until they die.
There are many roads to success.
Da-da. Oh, there they are. You guys weren't gonna take care of that fucking lizard on the way here, huh? You gonna make me do that? That's fine. It's whatever. You know. I am the cult leader, so I'll have to. Tribes are gathering soon. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're going to wait for them, just a little while longer. Knowing so, the preparations will take the best part of the day. Let's go take a look at that maze ourselves and see what's what. We will scout ahead. Excellent. But first I'm gonna go over here and see what's...
my combat abilities.
Yes. See what's going on here. Annihilated. We still haven't even taken any damage yet. Beautiful. Excellently done. Masterful. Perfect. A flawless victory. And that's actually another thing you can do with a game like this. Because in a real D&D game, you gotta put a little more planning into it, and your encounters actually kind of have to be dangerous every time the heroes engage. You can't really do nickel and dime encounters like that. I guess you can, but it's not something you would need a map or anything for. You're just like, oh yeah, there's 2 giant flies, so it would just be, I wouldn't even use a grid. I wouldn't even put that on a map. Be like, look, it's a bullshit encounter to potentially drain your resources if your characters fuck it up. Is all that would mean. Squeeze through. Just open the door, bro. What do you mean squeeze through? Ah, yes, some good old fucking wall decorations to fucking Moloch over here. Alright. That's promising, you know? Okay, yeah, we're in a nice place. That nothing bad is gonna happen here, I promise you. Open that shit up. Reach and clear. What's that? A Baphomet cultist. Yeah, I wasn't even like fucking... I was dead on with that. Holy shit. Okay, well, listen, there's only room for one cult around here, alright? Do you understand?
Light. Do not fear. Do not waver.
Let's see, hit that bitch with a charge, okay? Like, I'm not trying to screw around. I'm sending a message. Oh, fucking died before they even got close. Damn, Lon. Jesus, calm down. Fucking jibbed every single one of them. Well, they might actually just jib normally. But, damn. That's fucking crazy. You'll fight Sharpshooter and the Wizard. Just take all their stuff. We'll take it all. Fuck it. Holy shit. Obliterated. Yes. And exactly. Obliterated. Yes. As I say it, you have typed it. Chain shirt. Okay. Some, well, it is still light armor. It's probably as light as you could get, or as heavy as you can get as light armor with an AC of 5. Check out that chest. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
I really don't know what to think about you. Okay, well, let's just keep it down, all right? Only worth 1 coin? What? I mean, I guess it is just an agate. So that was I mean, at least it wasn't behind some crazy difficult chest or whatever. There's a bunch of chests in here. I love how there's more valuable stuff in the unlocked chests. Potion of Reduced Person. Instant diminution of a humanoid creature, having its height, length, and width, and dividing its weight by 8. Decrease changes the creature's size to the next smaller one. Target gains a +2 size bonus to dexterity and a -2 size penalty to strength, and +1 bonus on attack rolls and AC due to its reduced size. Interesting. A potentially useful tool. Okay. In fact, I might put that in my belt. I'm fighting with pretty much entirely dex, so... Wait, could I even wield this if I was a size smaller? How do I scroll this down? I'm using the scroll wheel, but it doesn't do anything. Scroll, shift... I don't know. Like, it says more stuff, but I can't scroll down. Check the settings real quick. Might be a specific command for this. Controls. They jib when they die from over damage or critical hits, so we just fucking literally did so much damage we annihilated all of them. You had a pet like a dog or a medium-sized animal, you can reduce size and ride it into battle. Imagine if it was a gnome. We'd ride a fucking chihuahua at that point. Ledge, how do I see the rest of the description of this item? Doesn't display all the text, and I've tried a bunch of different combinations to read more of it, but... Oh, info? Ah, there we go. We'll just use info. That works. It probably doesn't scroll. That works for me. Small humanoid creature. That's just the rest of the... nothing else. It's telling you you're small, and this is what happens when you're small. Anybody can use this glaive? Well, she can, I guess, but I don't think I'll be doing that. 12 damage when equipped. I guess because it's two-handed? It just are, because it does, they both do the same amount of damage. Both roll the same damage dice, so I'm like, why is it doing more damage overall? Probably because it's two-handed or something. I don't remember. It's been too long since I've DM'd, man. I really want to play D&D again. Pledge, we need to actually, like, do a streamed D&D game. You know what we could do, dude? It wouldn't be as authentic as like a real D&D game, you know, sitting down and doing it entirely by pen and paper. But I could bring up a virtual tabletop. And we could get a mic set up downstairs. Or something. And basically have a D&D game where I am DMing it. Well, no, because then you'd be able to watch it, though. I can't do that. You'd see everything that I see. You wouldn't be able to look at the stream. There might be something to that. We could also just set up a camera, like, downstairs and do a live D&D game or something. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I like the idea of being kind of separated, right? And all of you guys are using like pen and paper.
That?
Trap. All you guys using pen and paper, and then I would have the virtual tabletop. Basically, you wouldn't be able to watch the stream or the VOD. Like, you can't go watch the VOD either, because then you'll get information that you would otherwise not have. And I don't know that I could. It's like it would have to be, you know, like. That'd be gentlemen's rules. That'd be agreed upon. Like, look, don't watch the stream.
I need to concentrate.
Concentrate. Well, actually, it literally needs to be Camellia, because she's way better than me at doing this. Like, I have good trickery, but... Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Wait. Oh, so there's no... Oh. That's how you disarm it.
I am helpful.
I almost...
Am I not?
Okay, yes, but...
I will guide.
You're freaking me out, alright? I don't trust a damn thing that comes out of your mouth, okay? You're playing me. Playing me somehow.
Focus on the goal.
Can't hide from me.
Oh. You caught something, did you? Roll of heroism. Use a single creature with great bravery and morale in battle. Ah, yes. An old map of Avistan.
The heartbeat quickens.
Baphomet cultist. 22. Excuse me, hit dice. Or hit points, I mean. Should we use, should we actually use something? Maybe not, because it's only the one, you know? Only one enemy. Is there a particular reason to do this? We'll just attack normally. It is a 4-on-1. Already almost dead. Oh, dead as hell. Heroism is crazy good. Spell imbues a single creature with great. Target gains a +2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. That is pretty good. And it's a 10-minute buff, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's quite nice indeed. Roll of inflict light wounds. This guy is barely encumbered. I'll tell you what, you're gonna hold some of these scrolls. Scroll of inflict serious wounds. We'll go ahead and hold. You can hold these scrolls. You're gonna be the one. You're gonna do the scroll work, okay? Oh, can't be used by this character. Never mind. I lied. I don't know why I didn't even see that. Actually, none of us can use heroism. 2 of us can use these. Slap one in my belt as well. What's this? Scroll of Doom. Spell feels a single subject with a feeling of horrible dread that causes it to become shaken. I literally scare the shit out of it. Perfect. You are now intimidated. You will now shit yourself. Right in the middle of this battle. I guess since I'm doing ranged, I should switch to the lighter armor. And you're already in a chain shirt. That's also just a chain shirt. So it's exactly the same. And then banded mail. Potion of cure light wounds. Put that on there. Make sure everybody's got a potion of wounds, you know what I mean? Alright, what do you have? Some stuff and things? Got a breastplate? Some medium armor? What is bandit mail's medium, right? Oh, it's heavy. Okay. I suppose there's no particular reason to have the tank basically built out in anything less than heavy armor. Hey, Camellia is a rogue, so like a rogue character. More religion.
Seems my expertise was not enough.
Ugh, I'm too dumb. That's what happens when you're stupid.
I'm all ears.
Okay, so the check has failed already, therefore. Loot this bookshelf. Lots of scrolls. Scroll of Bull's Strength. As we become stronger, the spell grants a +4 enhancement bonus to Strength, adding the usual benefits to melee attack rolls, melee damage rolls, and other uses of the Strength modifier. And a Scroll of Restoration. Spells any temporary magical effects, reducing one of the subject's ability scores or cures, which is nice. Yanzia Link. Or Ink, I mean. Okay. Anyway, we continue. Onwards. Home of the Minotaur. Sermons from the Labyrinth. Almighty be our Lord, formidable and sublime. His body is a bastion of flesh, rising up above all Minotaurs. His head, with the visage of a goat, is crowned with horns of flame. His shoulders... Anyway. Like that. Like that. Don't click that. Roll of Bear's Endurance, a constitution buff. Quite nice.
Watch out for trouble.
Heavy armor just makes them slower on initiative rolls. This big room. Do I want to go in there? There was no other door in here, right? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Nothing else to look at, therefore. This is the way we must go. We enter the room.
What do we have here?
Loot. Carved urn and coin. Creep forward carefully.
Time to practice my combat ability.
An attacker is just one fighter. You're screwed, man. You're actually fucked. Oh, there's... Okay, hang on. There's two more guys over here. Pause. Hold up. Summon nature's ally. I can enlarge myself. Okay. Divide zap. Ew. Light spell, dismiss spell, daze. Yeah, daze.
It should work. Is
It must not be animal. Oh, monstrous humanoid. Oh, it's a corrupted mongrel. I can't use daze on it. What do I got over here? Let's see. Really do get quite a lot that you can work with at the very beginning of the game. Perfect strike.
You won't survive me.
Annihilated. Lan stares at the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland. His name was Hovland. Did you know him? Yeah, he's not from our tribe. But we're both hunters, so we'd cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. We'd share news and leave supplies for each other, and he just disappeared. Lan frowns. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. I thought he was long dead. If only he had been. Corrupted mongrel, so like cursed twice? Yes. Seems like the shield maze of yours is crawling with cultists. How'd they get here? I have no idea. This is my first time here too. Maybe they fell down here the same way you did? Lon shrugs awkwardly and looks away. Wendwag comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? What? Well, if she... Wait a second. If she's able to come here all the time, maybe it's not necessarily the experience of survival. Maybe she is part of the cult. She's been trying to trick us all. Not showing them the divine light was like the her way of making sure that we were as isolated as possible or something. I don't know. But it is a possibility. Are we all on the same side? What kind of naive question is that? I am not a fool. I am wise to the world. I understand how things work. Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. And in there I was hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. Lan's laughter sounds strained. These mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. Need to find out what's going on here. Saving game is impossible. Oh. Okay.
There are many roads to success.
Gale mail. A club. Just hit him with just a good old club. I suppose you probably Current bonus is not limited by the armorers. So yeah, you do get AC, ranged attack rolls, or weapons that are finesse weapons, I think, which I'm pretty sure this is. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, short sword, is my short sword I was using a finesse weapon? Where is it? It isn't it? There it is. Yes, it is. So, yes, you can use dex. So that's good. And I think I will switch back to using the sword and shield because a bunch of my abilities kind of require close range. So I think we will go back to using the old sword and shield. Nicer anyway, because it keeps me even lighter, which is delightful. Like, she's actually cutting pretty severely into her AC, or into her, I'm gonna switch her with some studded leather. There's a feat that allows the dex on melee. Well, yes, but like it should be finesse weapons should allow. That's how it is in D&D if you're using finesse. Where is it? Does it not have like weapon traits? Doesn't talk about weapon traits at all. And there's no search function. Give me one sec. It is legitimately important. So, give me one moment. The Pathfinder, I assume it's 1E rules. Want to see if it works the same way as D&D does, is all. Yes, weapon finesse is a feat. Well, it's a feat, but like applies to all light weapons in both Pathfinder and 3.5e. Yeah, so I'm sure there's a feat that allows you to use it with like that. There is a feat that allows you to use it with non-finesse weapons, but finesse weapons can just be handled with dex. It's whatever your dominant stat is. Pretty sure you need to have the feat first. I don't think so. I mean, hang on. Like, it genuinely massively impacts combat because if I can't use my dex, then I shouldn't be using range or close range weapons at all. And like, this doesn't include like a proper manual, really. Gonna look again, one sec. I'm just gonna make sure. I'm assuming they're using more or less the actual rules of Pathfinder. Oh, finesse wielding is what I'm looking for, not finesse weapons. So you do need, so it's not like D&D basically. Because in D&D, I'm pretty sure that there are certain weapons that you just by default use your dex for. Like, yeah, there's ranged weapons, but there's also, like, if it's considered a finesse weapon or whatever, and I think 5e, you don't need a feat for it, but I guess you need the feat here, which is a problem because that means I'm using my kind of middling strength to fight. If I'm using... see, I failed. I assumed that I would be able to use this. I mean, I still might. Hang on. I don't remember if I have that feat or not. Or where my feats are even at, really. Skills, alignment, abilities, I guess. I mean, I have proficiency with it, which is good. Yeah, oh, there, feats. Yes, I don't actually have the weapon finesse, which sucks. I much prefer that there are just certain weapons that you can just do that by default, rather than requiring a feat to do that, because it just makes practical sense. But there would just be certain weapons where dex would just automatically apply over strength. It was always optional. It's optional in D&D. You can apply your strength to it, or you can use your dexterity, where that's for light melee or the finesse melee weapons or whatever. That's gay.
Wide open.
Endure
The
this.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Indeed. What's this? Bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches with pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Well, I mean, it is the cult of Baphomet, so not surprising at all, whatsoever.
I am helpful, am I not?
Jeez. Nice scale mail. Holy shit, hang on a sec. I think she's the only one, well, she can equip it too, but yeah, slightly better scale mail, basically, actually. Our class is actually 8. This is just simply better than this banded mail, it looks like. And lighter. I'll take it. I don't know if, well, hang on, I should check and see. Again, abilities. Divine Grace. Beats armor proficiency with all armors. So, yeah. We'll go with that. I don't think it changes anything. And then a punching dagger. Kinda cool that tells you where you got something too. You acquired this item while, you know, X doing whatever. Loot whatever this is. A bunch of alchemical ingredients. I guess, since I need the feat, which is quadruple gay, I'm going to go back to using +3 attack right now. +3 to my attack roll. What do I have if I swap to the old heavy crossbow? A +6, yeah. So once I get the feat, I can do some more close range stuff. But for now, I better just stick to the crossbow. Get the little cogwheel in the equipment screen for fashion. Oh. Wow. Neat. Wowee. You can just change it at any time too. That's pretty nice. Red. You mean you can't even freaking see his fashion since he's literally glowing all the time for some reason. Very menacing. Kind of a mad. Well, who does that? Who gets a shirt that does that? All right, boys. Into the next hellish arena. Up ahead. Sharpshooter and a fighter. Well, let me tell you what I'm about to do. First off,
on me.
Let me draw the first blood.
we are gonna go in there and we're gonna fucking kill him. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I mean, not really important to use a bunch of buffs or anything, but I just like using the abilities every once in a while, you know? Oh my god, he's exploded. Boy, is dead as hell. Boom shakalaka. Oh man. I'm sure it's because this is just the early encounters, right? We're not out in the overworld or anything, so I'm assuming it will get more difficult at some point. Not gonna sit here and be like, too easy, I should have played on core. Masterwork short sword. At this point we should, because I'm starting to, I don't really want the rest of that. I am starting to kind of push up onto the medium weight level here. Oh. Gonna do value. Price in ascending order. Like, yeah, I'm just holding this club for no reason. Stuff that's not worth anything. Old punching dagger. The padded armor. I'm fine with the armors that we already have, so that took some of the weight off. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's the stuff I dropped. I don't want any of that. Evil. Hellish. Cult. Symbolism.
I hope you appreciate this.
Gold powder. Ooh. Yes, quite really. Open that door. We're going in.
Now what is that?
Hello. A switch, maybe?
I sense something.
And a trap. A hidden door. Let's see. How mysterious. Let's see. Mix of spices. Tainted fowl. You can use it to cook something while resting. I don't think you can. We probably shouldn't do that. But somebody somewhere will buy it, apparently, because it does have a price. So I'll take it. I guess. Potions, a decorated scabbard. Excellent. Yes. Go handle this trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
Really does sound like everything she says is to try and make us trust her more. Over here. Oh, delightful, yes. Oh my, more tainted fowl, my favorite. On to the weapon rack. What have we here? Cold iron masterwork longsword. I think I have somebody who can use that. And the old quarterstaff. Monk weaponry. What sword do you wield currently? Just a regular old long sword. And sort again by type, put the weapons at the top. Alright. Masterwork and cold iron. So Masterwork weapon is finely crafted version. Wielding it provides +1 enhancement bonus on attack rolls. And cold iron. Its effectiveness against demons and fey creatures. It is forged at a lower temperature to preserve its delicate properties. Interesting. Yep, go ahead and grab that. Thank you. Excellent. A masterwork's all, you can't go wrong.
We sell naught but the finest wares here.
Inspection. To enable hints about the creatures you find, press the Inspect button on the interface bar, or the Y key. Information should be useful for making tactical decisions. Oh yes, I agree. This is the, This is where they come to pray to the hellish gods.
Save the last one for me.
You may scream as angrily as you like, fool.
You've made your choice.
Oh, yes. Yes, he has. Go forth. Destroy them. Oh. There's actually quite a lot in here. Let's do some fancy shit, shall we? Smite evil. Yes, we will smite the evil. And then you... Let's see, what do I want you to do? Go ahead and cast that. Warthog approaches. How we doing? Everybody's doing okay right now. Oh my god. He is an absolute beast with this bow. This bow absolutely slaps the dog shit. Oh, that's an hour-long buff too. Light of the Angels is. That's definitely one of those beginning of the level buffs. I'll have to set that up. Next time I'll have that set up off stream. That way I don't have to putz around with it. That way anything that costs, anything that's gonna last like an hour, I can cast it. I can cast it at the beginning. Regular leather armor. Maces. A dart. Yeah, that's quite the weapon there. Scroll of Haze of Dreams. Might as well take the scrolls. They don't weigh much and they have utility. Rest of this stuff. Yeah, rest of this stuff. Not worth having. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it does all nearby. It's quite useful. Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. Ah, delightful.
Watch out for trouble.
There was another door over here. All the way over here. I want to find out what that is.
They will break against our resolve.
Everybody gets set up.
The spirits demand your blood.
Ooh, having a bit of trouble with this champion fellow. Ooh, he's actually quite tough. Let's not play around, okay? We gotta take this man very seriously. I'm gonna give him lucky touch to you. Oh, she has treat affliction. Not that that matters at the moment. I will demoralize this cultist champion. And, let's, summon something. Annihilated. Whew. I hope they're ready to explode, yes. Land coming over here just absolutely fucking running around like it's goddamn Quake, just hitting them with the railgun, causing those jibs. It's delightful. Oh, well, we're out of combat, so I'll just use one of these. Use, yes, delightful. Yes. Go ahead and use that potion. Did you have regular scale mail? I don't care about that. Baphomet cultist's heavy shield. Uh-huh.
I will help where I can.
It's objectively worse. Oh wait, hang on. Trying to compare it to Sela's weapon.
Together we stand.
There we go. It is identical, except it has cursed imagery painted upon it. And then just a regular ass flail. Light crossbow, punching dagger, scroll of inflict wounds. Almost new diary. Diary contains only one entry on the very first page. Life is shit. While my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they really, are having a great time up on the surface, I'm stuck down here with Hosilla, the Nightmare, and the Mongrel Scum. Top it all off, pipe sprung a leak. Elemental is smashing up the kitchen. Hosilla is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze of passageways. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it, serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. Fool! You are a fool. You were swayed. You were swayed by the demonic influence. You just took the most roundabout way around that body imaginable. Potions, good, yes, excellent. Is this a shirt? Unidentified. And I guess nobody I know, nobody in the party can identify it yet, so. Oh, shit. Jesus. Boy, I am fucking tired. I'm gonna try to make it to the end of this end of this dungeon, basically. Open that shit up. Or to one of the sections of the maze is locked. There must be a way to open it. Okay. What's that? A helmet. I will wear this helmet. Well, she will wear this helmet. I do not need such a helmet. I don't know what it does, but you're wearing it. Yeah, put this on your head. No, don't worry if it's cursed. We'll, shit, I don't know. What is that? What is that? There's something behind the door, or are those just a huge pile of rats that are clipped into each other? Oh, it's one rat. It wasn't even multiple rats. Where is he going? He's really trying to get somewhere.
There are many roads to
Oh,
success.
shit. Don't fucking walk in there, you imbeciles. Jesus. You almost fucking died, man. idiot.
Keep your wits about you.
Right, carefully walk over there, Mortog, and disarm this trap. Oh god, you fucked it up. I'm a failure. I've actually failed like most of my checks. I should have had Camellia go and do it.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
We will win this war.
Let's see, I mean, luckily I do have a bunch of potions, thankfully, so. I only need one of them. Well, the trap has detonated. Should be good. Oh, nope, I thought that trap was already done, but it was not, so we took another bunch of damage. Oh, that's whatever. You know, you'll live and learn. This looks a bit unholy. It's just a bit. It's a bit unholy, you know? Proper demons. Well, let's fucking kill them all.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Yes, correct. We've encountered an enemy dretch who has damage reduction. Ability that reduces all received damage by a specific number. How much damage reduction do they have? Damage reduction 5. Exceptions good or cold iron. Well, we do have one person with iron, or with cold iron, so that's good.
So this is how it feels?
Oh shit. Oh my god, what in the hell happened? Holy hell. That's what I get. That's what I get for talking about the fucking difficulty. I guess it's probably too late now to use this. Yeah, I figured. Okay then. What hit hard? What the fuck hit me that hard? I guess the wizard?
I shall survive this ordeal.
Damn, that does a lot of damage.
Did you see that?
That potion actually did not. Probably did not save. Okay. We're gonna charge that, and then, plus 1d6 against lawful creatures. Hang on. Chaotic evil. Well, that's not gonna help. We're gonna do lucky presence. And then you...
Make every strike count. Retreat is always an option.
Whew. You're not looking so
Open
good.
your heart to me.
No, I won't. You cannot be trusted. Thankfully, I have all these goddamn potions. We're alright. We got a shitload of potions to drink.
You are today's sacrifice.
You might also be a cultist, frankly. Talking like that. Regular light crossbow. Take that. Take that. I guess I'll take all of that but the crossbow. A whole bunch of potions. Great, because I just used a whole bunch, so that's great.
I will guide.
Make a camp, rest, heal, and save. we will camp upon the demonic sigil. That just seems like the right thing to do, you know? I guess I probably should have done that instead of using a bunch of my potions. Let's see. Give charms and rituals? Interesting. A lore religion check against the DC of the area where you rest. Well, we're literally on top of a demonic sigil, so... D20 plus 3 versus 17. Well, that's a pitiful. Pitiful. Let's see. Camouflage. Assign character will prepare the camp to make sure it's hidden from the enemies. I don't see how that's possible, but yeah. You go do that. Night watch. Use healing spells and abilities before resting. Oh, well, that's nice.
O light of the sword, Iomedae, forgive me my sins, and do not leave me in the darkness. I am weak and undeserving of your grace, and still you grant it to me. And that means I still have something to hope for.
Rest took 9 hours. Failed to weaken the impact of corruption. No surprise there. Chance of attack on the camp is lowered. Very good. And we have saved. We will continue this at the next main event. Main event streams are always the scheduled times, so that means next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central is when we will continue the game. Until then, right now we're gonna go back to doing probably BattleTech for the off-hour streams, and then we got some friendly comments on a friendly comment on YouTube that really liked the MercTech content for MechWarrior 5, so we'll do a little bit of that too sometimes. And yeah, thank everybody for watching. I will see you on the next stream date.